Lovely starshine lights my way to bed. Magic rainbows glisten in my head. Just like a child I live in Wonderland. All my dreams are coming true. Heavy shackles.
Hi, and welcome to Handmade by Ditsy Tulip. I'm Mel, and thanks for stopping by my channel. In today's video, I'm finally getting to share with you my video for #SewManyQuestions. So this has been organised by the Camden Stitch and the Specky seamstress. I'll leave links to their channels in the video notes. And the idea behind it is for us to get to know each other a little bit better in the sewing community. So if you do, I'm sure you will have seen lots of videos popping up, but if you search Sew Many Questions, as in sew, S-E-W, lots of different videos will come up. So I've decided to do mine in a little bit of a different way than me just kind of videoing me talking to you and presenting the answers to the questions, and I can't wait to share it with you. So I'll head over to my presentation now. Okay, so let's share with you my Sew Many Questions. So let's start with me, myself and I. So the first question is, why do I sew? So let me show you. Okay, so the next question is, what else do I do? And I'm going to start by explaining anything creative. So I'll do anything creative, to be honest, but I've put down here the three main things that I've done over the past couple of years. So the first thing is painting. I really enjoy painting. I find it really relaxing. I'm a hopeless drawer, so I trace the drawings, but then I really love painting them. So for example, here I've got a little butterfly that I traced the picture of, but then painted it. So I'll just show you the details there. And then here is a peony flower. The next thing that I love is embroidery. Now, if you do follow me on Instagram, you will see embroidery popping up from time to time, but here are a couple of examples. This one is a lovely stag hoop, which I actually gave to my nan as a gift, and she loved it. And then here's an example of just a little leaf on a necklace, which again was for a gift. I then love photography, so especially kind of the flat lay type photography where you can play about with different props and things like that. So here's a couple examples of those. And that's just a sewing book actually there with the flowers. The other thing that I do is the great outdoors, so absolutely love going out and about with the family. So what I thought I would do is record a little video just to share with you the kinds of things that we get up to. So for example, we do go to the National Trust premises where you can have a walk around their beautiful gardens with all the different flowers. And you can go around the big grand houses, and it's really like stepping back in time. We then love visiting the seaside. So this is a lovely beach in Barmouth called Shell Island, and you've got all the gorgeous sand dunes. Rain or shine, it's a beautiful place to visit because of the absolutely glorious sunsets. So last time I went, I recorded a sunset so that I could share it with you here on this video. So you can see there it's just starting to set, and then as the evening goes by it just gets oranger and oranger. It's absolutely beautiful. Just look at that sky, it's absolutely gorgeous. So that's us getting out and about. Next, it's tools, space and equipment. So the first question is, where do I sew? So let me show you. So this is my sewing space. It's the old dining room, which I turned into a sewing room. It's very messy, it's very cluttered, but I thought I would record it to show you in its reality rather than when it was cleaned up pristine, because I don't work that way. But I really love, even though it's cluttered, I really love that I've got a dedicated space to keep all my sewing things, so it's all out and ready whenever I've got a spare 5 or 10 minutes. And then over in this corner here is where I try and be a little bit organised with some storage boxes and things like that. But yes, it's great to have a dedicated space to use. Next question is around the sewing machine. So what machines do I use? There's 3. So the first one is my Genome Memory Craft 9000. This I bought second hand. It's a really old machine now, but it still works. It's showing some signs of wear with sensors and things going. But there's loads of stitches. It does have an embroidery option, but I don't use that because it's the old cartridge types and it's just hard work to use. But it is a good, strong machine. I've then got my Baby Lock Imagine Overlocker, which I did have to purchase full price because people just don't sell them second hand, but it was well worth the investment because it's a super machine. If you're not familiar with this machine, it does have the jet air threading system, which I'll just show you, which means it's super quick and easy to thread. And it's also got auto tension, so you don't have to mess around changing the tensions when you're moving from one type of fabric to another. I've then got my vintage Bernina Record 830, I think it's called. This is a mechanical machine, and it's really solidly made. It's full metal, it's Swiss made, and it sews absolutely beautifully, and I'm sure it will outlast any computerized machine that I do buy along the way. So that's my sewing machines. The next question is, how big is my fabric stash? And surprisingly, it's not very big at all, but let me show you. So this is it. This is all the fabric that I've got at the moment. I've got some pink cord, as you can see on the top there. I've then got this lovely mustard cotton lawn, which is actually going to be used as a lining with this waxed cotton. That's for my Kelly anorak. But then other than that, you will see I've just got loads of pinks. So pink linens, pink wools, pink stretch denim. I think you get the gist. There's lots and lots of pink. It's definitely my favourite colour. This one here is a cotton lawn, a Liberty of London cotton lawn that I've had for some time with these sweet birds and pearls on. And then finally at the bottom is some more pink linen. But that is it. That tends to be the maximum that my fabric stash will go to be honest. I tend to do more where I will buy a fabric for a project, not the other way around. Okay, so looking at sewing experiences, the first question is, what's my proudest make or moment? Proudest make is definitely the ginger jeans, because the fit of these just worked out really well. They were not difficult, but you had to really take your time in putting them together. But yeah, they're definitely my proudest make. Although my top stitching has definitely got much better than what it was then, so I do need to crack on with my second pair that have been cut out for months and months. The next question is, what is my biggest hopes? And that's to learn pattern drafting. I would love to be able to take some time out from work so I could attend a uni course or something, but I don't think that will be possible. But I would definitely love to learn to draft my own patterns. And the final question is, what piece of advice would I give to myself if I could go back in time? And it says it right here, so it would be to find my style rather than making all the things, because you just end up with a load of clothes that you're not really going to wear. Then got sewing favourites. The first question being, what's my most and least favourite task? So let's start with the positive. My most favourite task is actually the top stitching with the proper thick top stitching thread. So I've got much better since I did those ginger jeans, and that Bernina machine works a treat for top stitching. I just find it something quite therapeutic, I think, about the top stitching. So yes, I would say that is my favourite task. My least favourite is anything to do with interfacing. I hate buying it, I hate cutting it, I hate pressing it, but I know it's a necessary evil. I do definitely need interfacing, because otherwise a lot of the garments wouldn't work, but I would say that is my least favourite sewing task. And the final question is whether I'm printed or PDF patterns. I am definitely PDF, but I will now just explain you why. So there we go, that is my so many questions. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed that. If you've got any other questions that you would like me to answer, then do feel free to leave them in the comments below. And just to explain, you don't have to wait to be tagged to take part in this. It isn't really a challenge, but this tag. Just if you head over to the Camden Stitch and the Specky Seamstress, they've got all the questions that are available listed on their posts, and just feel free to record and share your own video. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video today, and subscribe and hit that little alarm button if you don't subscribe already. And I look forward to seeing you here again very soon. Bye!
All my dreams are coming, all my dreams are humming, all my dreams are